You'd be surprised how many people don't realize that they have to be a part of a lot of different situations and businesses, and it have to fail in order for you to learn a valuable lesson. Yeah, a valuable lesson. A valuable lesson. Yeah. Gotta go through some type of in order to get a valuable lesson. Ah. Why does that have to always be so difficult? I don't know. But the reality is you have to still experience what life has to offer. And who are you to say that, hey, life, I don't deserve this test right now. I don't deserve this task or this responsibility. I have to strategize. I have to execute. Maybe I need somebody to assist me in this process. Who knows? That's what we're here to talk about. We're on the set. I'm Irv, and I've been moving around a lot. If you can feel me, can I get an amen? Amen. Ah. I do know that being a part of so many different situations and watching them not come to fruition, not watching them grow, not watching them emphasize the talent how it needed to. I'm talking about some itty bitty. Oh gosh, my back. I'm talking about people who boy, I tell you, running up and being a part of all these different situations, and some of them, feeling horribly, some of them embarrassing, some of them I can deal with. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I can say, you know what, I can shrug it off. But sometimes you catch yourself a part of just the wrong situations, and I'm even asking you guys, how do you guys avoid getting put in some of these wild situations? What are your strategies? Maybe somebody in the chat could assist someone else in the process, you know what I'm saying, besides me, you know what I'm saying, because this is a each one teach one layout, if I can have it my way. I don't know. I don't know if see, this may sound rude when it's said at times, because it comes from a sense of it's also something that's being said with love. So when it's being said, it may come more rude, but I don't know. I just been a part of a lot of situations that just didn't work out, and the harsh reality is, I want to say 99% it wasn't my fault. So when you think about being a part of different situations, you know what I'm saying, it's disheartening. It's frustrating when you're not able to see something come to fruition. I think it sucks. It's disappointing. And I've been on sets, I've been on sites, I've been amongst people who are phenomenal and masterminds at what they do, and for it to not come to fruition is very, very blah. when they're not hearing certain songs come to life because of egos, very blah. It's something that I wish I wasn't exposed to, but this is the industry that we signed up for. And sometimes the comes along with it, and you have to know how to deal with the but also give yourself the proper space to pivot however you may need to, if possible, when necessary. We're on the set. I am working on not speaking too much about it, but then staying on one thing, take that and then fall back gracefully. And that's something I'm asking, what do you guys, again, what are some things that you've been a part of? You don't have to say businesses or whatever, but what are some situations that you've been a part of that would have been phenomenal and would have been game changing for everyone's lives, but just didn't happen because of just you know what I'm saying, and things that have nothing to do with you. And you'd be surprised, that's what life's about. You have to be a part of, it seems like you have to be a part of a lot of different situations. And then when one works, just ride the wave. And if two works, you ride that wave. Whatever works, you ride that wave. You're on the set, I'm on the set, push your buttons, figuring it out. I'm Irv, and you know what's coming. EPK talk, get your EPKs together, and you're going to see some of that 333, and I'm throwing that EPK commercial, and I'm coming back, and we're going to ride this wave, however it should be, though. But I do want to know what have you guys been a part of that just didn't make it all the way there yet. And believe it or not, some of you guys may still be a part of those projects and a part of those situations, and sometimes it's that little flame, and somebody just got to flick that spark on and allow it to continue to do what it got to do. But that's if everyone's on the same page, and you'd be surprised. That's where that teamwork come in, because you can have a strategy and you can be able to execute it, though. But if you ain't got them heads, oh Lord, it may not work, my utana. It's just part of the game for fortune and fame. Start to do anything just to be looking strange, and we'll do anything for a bit of that change. And trust me, I know exactly how it goes. So many ups and downs with all arounds, nowhere to go, figure it out for show. So many I love music and creators, and I want you to have a studio, but I don't want the studio to have you. That's why you need to get in contact with Sumlar Entertainment to make sure you do this right the first time. These guys are officially unapologetic. They will help you get a smarter studio budget plan because they're committed to getting what's right for the sole purpose of that project. That means we're constantly checking in daily to make sure you're getting what you said you wanted to get done. They will show you what equipment is beneficial for what you need to actually get done. Sometimes we struggle with what we want versus what we need, and now that will be a thing of the past going forward. In a nutshell, these guys actually care. That's why we call them Governor Trusted. Those thoughts you have in your head, let's finally get them out to the world. And them folks at Sumlar Entertainment is here to help. Give them a call. And congratulations, you're one step closer to the rest of the world being able to see what you're thinking. I'll see you in the studio. Peace. Listen, man, you'd be surprised that when your facial hair start growing back, oh man, that when you guys when you're asked to be a part of projects and a part of some amazing amazing ideas that will be like I would finally be able to do some of the things that I know I want to do as well. But I'm glad I'm doing what I'm doing now because this is what's pivoting me to where I'm going, and I'm cool with that. And I have an appreciation towards life and purpose, everything that comes along with what's happening now. I just say that you'd be surprised you'd be a part of some amazing ideas and it would get so close and it'd be one or two things that just stops the whole situation. And it's mind-boggling because for me as a music artist, I'd be aiming to pivot and do other things. I want to get into film. I wanted to get into all these other areas, comedy. I want to be able to show sense of humor besides always being so serious. And, that's a balancing act in itself, but it isn't far-fetched. It's not possible. I mean, it's not impossible. It's definitely possible. I can show you better than I can tell you. I consider myself to be one who's aware of what a project needs versus what it wants, and knowing that my professional expertise will allow all of us to be able to exercise what we want to get done on a visual and audio sense. If we were all able to get together to make that thing happen, because a lot of those things, it can't be done. And if anybody tried to rig some together with some wires back in the days to now, everybody don't know Irv done this a lot of rigging, so believe that. I done put wires together, I done, recorded over tapes, I've done, you see CDRWs, recorded over other artists, recorded their projects, erased their projects, recorded my stuff on there, this just, I've been a part of every part of this system. And, when you're putting yourself out there, you have to put yourself out there, you have to really, really show what you're made of, and you can't be seen as a part of a weak conglomerate. You can't be seen as if you're weak, as if you're part of the nobodies. And I believe that's where a lot of me and my relationships, I've put people on a pedestal, on a level where I'm at in life. And that's not always the case. That's not always the case. You have to meet people where they are. And if they choose to show you the growth or development, growth and or development, that's when you know when to pivot with them. Because believe it or not, you're going to always get a lot more artists out there who want to make it big versus those who make it big. You're going to come across a lot more people who have a lot of ideas versus those who are actually executing it with or without a team. And like right now, you may see how the camera's sliding. This is my team. When I don't have somebody who's going to do it, you have to pay to play. You have to make it work. No one's going to do it for you. Listen, we're on the set. I'm Irv, and we're pushing buttons. And as you know, I'm showing the EPK, another clip of that 333, but believe it or not, a lot more clips are coming in between. Like I tell everybody else, get your stuff together. This is what it is. That's what it is. Ain't nothing else. If you're like most creators, then being original is your most valuable asset.
And when you're ready to make huge improvements, it can feel as if everything costs too much or just takes way too long. But something as simple as updated headshots from Sumlar can separate you from what everyone else is doing and still looking. Those you have industry standings with recommended Sumlar Entertainment for decades, so you know that the job will get done successfully at the lowest cost. Especially when those extra dollars have to go to something else in the budget like lighting, aerial imagery, and all those things that come along with in-house studio requirements, and the team is ready to help you with everything. With free consultation, you can ask questions and see exactly how it makes sense the most to you. Once able to get the finances out the way, the creative process is all you need to focus on. Plus, there's no misleading quotes or hidden fees. Everything's backed 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Protect what's worth protecting, and I'll see you in the studio.
It's 800 be other kind. So they can put me down. Had me fucked up, hit the studio and create the sound. Females like when it's so young, wanna be down. I don't need to be a king to walk around with a crown. Look at it like this. It took Thomas Edison over 1,000 tries to make the light bulb. So that tells me that you have to probably be a part of over 1,000 different situations in order for you to land where you need to land. And if that's what it is, then that's exactly what it's going to be. I'm going to support that and say, maybe you have to be a part of a lot of situations, a lot of businesses, a lot of connections. Get with people, let people go, be a part of it, be excited, get disappointed, be happy, look good, feel embarrassed, get embarrassed. Everything go good until some shit break out, right? Some shit happen, a fight break out, everybody start losing it. This is what life's about. You're gonna be a part of a lot of situations. And you know, some things are gonna be greater than others. And that's okay. For everything to not happen, that's okay. For every situation that, you know, everybody had great ideas and then they get to the last step, it didn't happen, that's okay. That's what it's all about, guys. You know, taking a chance. You know, sometimes you're gonna be excited about things. Like I get excited about certain songs, and then I start it, and then I listen to it, and I say, that's not where I'm at my age. I would definitely have to give that to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe about 15, 20 years ago, I'd have said some shit. I definitely would have said that shit. But when you think about it, you have to be a part of a lot of situations. You know, 1,000 tries, 1,000 people. You know, 1,000 seconds, 1,000 minutes, 1,000 hours. Time. You know, you don't know when it happens. It just happens. That's the beautiful part about it. When it happens and it's for you, when it's for you, it's for you. And no one can get in between that because it's for you. You know what I'm saying? It's for you. Whatever that is. And it's about finding what it is that's for you. When you got your hands on it, never let it go. Trust me, never let it go. Having a passion is one of the most important things that a person can have for themselves. And whatever it is, make sure it's you all the way. I'm on the set, and I'm in the studio. I'm working on a lot of other things. I know you guys can see it happening in slow motion, and sometimes in fast motion. And yeah, we're figuring it out. We're pushing the buttons, and we're coming up with these random topics. because it's also becoming very therapeutic for what's happening right now. And I like the way it feels for where we at right now, at least. You know what I'm saying? And in between time, this is your daily dose of Sumlar, and you're on the set where we are strategizing, executing, and teamwork is necessary. And one doesn't work without the other. You need all three. And whoever they are, you know what I'm saying? Shout them out, man. Let them know what time it is, man. Let people know, you know what I'm saying, that you see them, that, you know what I'm saying? And start giving credit to those that actually deserve it, and not those who are, you know, fading up their pictures and adding effects onto it and filters and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag no filter. You know what I'm saying? Be you to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Don't modify yourself for them. You're you for you. Nothing else should matter. We're on the set, and I got a lot of work to do. And you got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. And whatever it is, shout out to everybody out there who's figuring it out, and everybody else who's putting up with it. And that's it. I think that's it. That's it. That's it.